to the Harcourts Holmwood auction rooms. Different day, different time for starting. Normally a Wednesday. This week we're running our auctions both on a Wednesday and a Friday. Can I, on behalf of Tony Jenkins and the whole team, welcome you in today. My name is Phil McGoldrick. I'm one of 3 auctioneers. Mark McGoldrick, Kyle Siebert will join me at the rostrum today. Important people to you. Hayden Broadbelt on the right-hand side of the room. Brian here behind the desk. He'll be on the floor helping and work with buyers today. Can I acknowledge and thank all of the owners that we work with and for today. Thank you for choosing Harcourts Holmwood to be your ambassadors in the marketplace. Thank you for everything that you've done leading up to today's auction, and good luck in those endeavours. Bidders and buyers, the auction room is the very best place to buy your property. You have to be in a strong position like you to buy in the auction room. The only reason I say that is if we don't sell in the auction room today and auctioneers pass properties in, you lose the exclusivity of opportunity that's available in this room today, because once properties are passed in, our obligation is then to make them available to everyone in the marketplace, including people who weren't quite ready to compete with you today. I think you'll find you engage with very, very serious owners, so good luck in those endeavours. Your contracts explain conduct of auction, so I'm just going to run through to make sure you're very comfortable with how we work with you in the auction room. Now, the first 2 auctions have been called forward ahead of their scheduled time, so effectively we have met our owner's reserve, and the highest bidder in those situations are going to be the purchaser. Otherwise, though, a highest bidder will be the purchaser, subject to that reserve price being reached. If bidding doesn't reach our owner's reserve, don't panic. It's not the end of the auction. We pause and we talk privately with the highest bidder, and there we give you the opportunity of buying in the auction room. Owners can withdraw their property from sale at any time before the property is sold and without declaring their reserve price. If there is a disputed bid, we go back to the last undisputed bid, and as auctioneers we may nominate the sum by which your bids need to be raised, and we can refuse a bid if we thought it wasn't made in the very best interest of our sellers. Very, very often my colleagues from Harcourts will be placing bids on behalf of their clients. As auctioneers, we will alert you to that. There'll be no vendor bidding in the first 2 auctions, but in the other cases, our owners have reserved the right to bid through the auctioneer. As auctioneers, when we place vendor bids, we make it crystal clear we're bidding on behalf of our owners and saying to you the property is not for sale at this level, we just need to keep going. But I can assure you we don't place vendor bids anywhere near an owner's reserve figure. That most important thing, the hammer falls and you are the lucky and successful bidder. We take you upstairs to our elegant boardroom, we sit you down, you sign the contract, and you arrange to pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price that you have finally paid. Simple, straightforward, and in everyday use. Mickey Limmer, you're having a very, very busy day. Your property here at 6A 245 Bearley Avenue, well, as I said, it's been brought to the auction room ahead of scheduled time. You're very good owners with whom you do a lot of work. They've received this pre-auction offer. They've said absolutely happy. In a moment, Mickey will tell you the amount of that offer. I'm going to say the property is now on the market and is going to be sold. I give you the opportunity to contest ownership. You really need to be ready for that, because we don't dally. 3 calls, and if there's no advance, it will be sold. In the meantime, I just described the property contractually to you. It is a cross lease and freehold, 10%. That's all you pay today. The balance needs to be paid. Good settlement terms, the 10th of November 2021. No surprise, we're here early. This is a brilliant position. You are so close to Merivale, the CBD particularly, the Edgware Village. This is a walk everywhere proposition, though you've got good garaging. Clever owners have done a beautiful repair job on this property. It's presented in contemporary condition. It's light, it's bright, it's airy. But Mickey, it's those extras, the extra bedroom, the extra bathroom, the extra garage, that really do set this proposition apart and warrant your competition today. Quick word from you and then the money.
Hey, thanks to my owners. Love working with you. It's been a real pleasure. To the bidders in the room, hey, Phil's covered off almost everything. I think the convenience to the city is key, and that garaging is just absolutely brilliant. We don't come across it that often in the central city, so all the best.
Very true. And the money, Mickey, please.
545,000.
545. I'll work with the 10 or better, but no less, at 545,000. Have we found the owner as the 555 or better in the room? 545, you know I'm selling. First call at 555, madam. Good on you. 555. There it is, all in place at 555. If you put a hash in that and rang it, you'd call the police. You might be trying to nick this one. It's all right. You're right. You're comfortable at 555, and I sell. I'll take any advance now. Owner's threshold is met at 555. 556, that's all right. 556, open to do the same. You might go 560. That would be my recommendation. 556, if you want ownership, it's in front of you now at 556. First call. Second call, 556. 557, we're down in $1,000 bids. Alex, work with your clients. Inner city, a lot on offer at 557. 560, good move for ownership at 560. Working with ones, working with fives, working with the numbers you give me at $560,000. 61. 61, keep working for your future. This is entry level. 62. 562. Yours or theirs. Opening bidders have it at 562. Second call at 562. You might win it for 1,000. Third call at 562. 564. Interesting move at 564. 565. The 6 sandwiched in 5s at 565 as we determine who's the lucky new owner at 565. Second call. Third. Gosh, it's hard to lip read with these masks on. 66. It took some time. At 667. 567. Very easy, like ABC. 567. First call then, and I sell. Second call at 567. Third and final call. Laughter usually means there's a lot more money, sir. Otherwise, it's tears. At 567. Any bit of bid? Or I sell to the good people behind at 567. Mickey, decision time. 567. Billy Ave is going. Out. I heard a huge sigh of relief behind you. At 567, it's going. Gone and sold to you. Congratulations to you. Mickey, find a home for those new people. Nick, thanks for the opportunity. Well done. Could we, if you're exiting the room, could you please exit by the big sliding doors on that side?
Exciting start. Just exiting from the window side, please, guys. Sliding door. Lovely to see such a busy room as we get ready for Labour Weekend. First long weekend in a while, isn't it? That sun up there, Hayden's getting ready to plant the tomatoes, no doubt, being Labour Weekend. Okay, everybody's ready. Just keep those spacings good, please, people, as we do the business. My name's Mark. Great to see you this morning. We've got an auction that's been brought forward too, 7 Albany Street in St Albans. Isn't that good bit of St Albans, isn't it? So you should be excited about that. I get to work with great consultants all the time. These ones are certainly no exception. Hannah Calder, Joanna Adams. And the good thing about these ones, I get to work with them rather regularly too. They're very busy girls. And in their sweet spot, I would say, in this good part of town, 7 Albany Street. I just met Jane. She's had an offer that she's received and ahead of their scheduled auction date, just like the last one. That auction reserve has effectively been met by this offer that's been brought forward. When Hannah calls it out, the property's on the market and it will be sold. So just to remind you of the rules, there's no vendor bids, no pausing. The property will be sold, the hammer will fall. You've got your chance to compete, so get ready. We'll just be on to that in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to run through the particulars, that it is cross-lease and freehold. The legal description, I'm sure your legal advisor's confirmed it is absolutely accurate. Settlement date, well, we're into 2022, the 21st of January. There's some flexibility in that date, so we can work with you if it's agreeable. And all other things, chattels are as listed and circulated by Hannah and Joanna. So 70 Albany Street, certainly a formidable and practical home, definitely of family size proportions. I think the marvellous thing, the major thing about this one is you've got all that space, open plan downstairs, connecting well with your outdoor areas at the front and the back of the home, 4 big bedrooms upstairs. But the magic for me is I reckon you'll only need about 15 minutes a month to keep it looking great. The rest of the time you get to enjoy the Merivale Mall, the city, which is so close. You've got lovely parks nearby at the end of Albany Street, as you know. School zones that absolutely can't be beaten. It's a heck of a proposition. Hannah, what would you say is the final word before you give us the amount?
Thanks, Mark. I'd say it is just a great spot, and thanks to our vendors, we've loved the opportunity to market this and work with you guys. Might as well get to the bid, $790.
790,000 to move into this part of town. I think that should excite you, but I'm selling away at 7 Albany Street, $790,000. I'm up for any reasonable bid from here at 790,000. Who stakes their claim? Moves into this awesome part of town, highly coveted, big family home, easy to look after, great school zones, $790,000. This is your chance to get in. 790, any advance? There's a bit of silence. Who's lying in wait? What, digesting that number? What does your algorithm say? Maybe you'd say 5? I think we might have found a winner already. 790,000, 7 Albany Street. It's a tremendous address. 2 stories. Right, well, I'm going to sell, I think, at 790,000. Nice, easy one for me to start. 7 Albany Street, someone's going to be happy. I think might be at the rear of the room. Sir, you're grinning under that mask because the property to you's gone and sold. Congratulations. Well done, Hannah. Well done, Johanna. Getting congratulations from your manager. Philly, you back up.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark. We start our auction catalogue proper, if you like. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, a very, very warm welcome. Super catalogue for you this morning. I'm just going to remind you, because some of you just come in for the 10 o'clock auction, there are rules under which we work today. Conduct of auction is in your contract. You know that in all cases today we are selling subject to confidential reserve prices. Subject to those prices being reached or breached, highest bidder shall be the purchaser. I need to tell you this, if we don't reach owner's reserve, here's our procedure. We pause. We will talk privately in one of our side rooms with the highest bidder. You need to be that person, because there we'll offer you the opportunity of buying in the auction room today. I just alert you, if we don't sell in the auction room and we pass properties in, we then have to take those properties to the wider marketplace, where conditional people are able to join you in making their submissions. Best place, best time is to buy in the auction room today. All auctioneers are authorised to bid on behalf of their owners. If we place vendor bids, you'll be in no doubt that we are doing that. The most important thing is today your obligations. When the hammer falls, you need to sign the auction contract and pay a deposit equal to 10% of that final purchase price that you pay, in your contracts and in everyday use. Right, the very first property in our 10 o'clock segment, if we could, Amy, if you could take me to that, please, is this superb offering at 12 Nutfield Lane. Who better to market the property than Paul and Deb Nichols? They've just had a sensationally lovely time. Thank you to our owners for this very rare opportunity. Now, before we say anything more about what awaits, let's look at the contract. It's a super parcel of freehold land, 928 square metres more or less. Contract says 10% today. Some of you working to alternative dates, but you can be in as early as the 3rd of November, and why wouldn't you be? 3rd of November 2021, chattels remain as circulated in the contract. Now, I went down and met with the owners and spent good time at the property. Actually enjoyed a lovely little tipple out on the deck last evening. I just thought it was extraordinary to be so close to the centre of the city, yet so far away in terms of the way that you live. This is like serenity on steroids. Yet you can walk to the end of Nutfield Lane, enjoy the treats that are over the road at the Cashmere Club, but you're just so blissfully unaware. You will be just the third owner of this superb property. You'd have to be extremely young if you think you're going to wait and be the fourth owner, because I think the next owner is going to be here once again for a very long time at all. A very appropriate home for the setting. It's a lovely, quiet cul-de-sac, but I think it's been built perfectly for the environment, surrounded in a lovely native garden, big living spaces that spill out into that deck. Then, of course, you meander down, you're on the jetty, you're looking across at the Ernie Clark Reserve. It is idyllic, it is very special. You've had a huge response, which hasn't surprised us. The last word is yours.
I'd really much like to thank our sellers for the opportunity to represent them. We've absolutely loved meeting so many people, and I get quite emotional with this property. There's just nothing like it in Christchurch. You just feel all is well with the world when you're there. It is a very special property. Now's your opportunity to bid and buy. Thank you.
All is well with the world. In fact, you'd probably hope for lockdown once you moved in. All right, folks, where do we start? Won't sell at 900,000. Make that very clear. Then a bit at 9, where do we go from here, buyers? 950. Michelle, working with you, buyer, good on you. 950,000 in the front row at 950. No vendor bids at 950. First call then, have I found the winner? Second call, 975. 975 in the middle. 1 million at $1 million. Left-hand side. First call, 1,025,000 would you say? There we are at the back of the room at 1,025,000 and 1,050,000 straight back. 75 if you like, at 1,075,000 bids at the back of the room. 1,001,000 with the good lady over here at 1,1. At 1,001,000, 3 of you vying for ownership at this early stage at 1,1. I count down, first call at 1,001,000. Second call, third, 1,125,000. 150 would you say? Sir, you've got the 150, good on you, nice quick bid at 1,150,000. 1,175,000, Michelle's buyers in front, 1,2. 1,200,000, that's the bid to beat at 1,200,000. You can stay in 25s, I'd work with a 10, but I'd do it quickly at $1,200,000 once. Twice, 1,210 with the good lady on the right-hand side, 220 with Michelle. At 1,220,000 and straight back at 1,230,000, that's what you need to do. 1,240,000 here. 250, exceptional opportunity at 1.25 million, 1,260. She says, no, we want this property and so you should at Nutfield Lane. At 260, be nuts not to buy it. 260,000 over the million, 270. At 1,270, 280 here. Would you say 1,3, madam? It might be a strategic move. I've got 1,280 away from you now, sir. 3, 1,3, nice move. At 1,003,000, 310. I've got 1,310,000 here, left-hand side. Second call. At 1,310,000. Paul, I want instructions, please. At 1,310,000. I'd work with a 5. 315, Paul. At 1,315,000. A 5 with Michelle. 1,320,000. There we go. 1,320,000. Michelle's holding that bid. Looks like her client's name may go on the title for the next however many years at 1,320, 25, 30, 330 bid for finality, ownership, unadulterated pleasure for as long as you like at 1,330,000, 5, 335, 1. We're in ones. I'd be the 340. Good. She's taken my advice. Not many people do. I'd be 345. And no one's ever regretted taking it on the rare occasion. At 1,340,000, that's the bid, right-hand side, and I sell. Don't miss it. When's the next opportunity? There's only 5 on the water. No one else is selling. 1,340,000. Second call. 41. 345, 1,341,000, 2. Michelle, encourage the 345. I've got 1342, requires a strong bid to win at 1,342,000. Upside galore in this property at 1,342,000. You'll never overcapitalise Nutfield Lane at 1342. 343, 344, 345, 346, 350 makes the deposit easier at 1,346,000. Michelle, keep working with these good people. 1,346,000, sir. Is there any better? Is there any better? Have a look on the screen at 1,346,000. Second call. Third call at 1,346,000. And I sell. Nutfield Lane is going. Bid's right-hand side. Are you sure? It's going. Gone and sold you. Congratulations to you. Well bought. Janet Graham, congratulations. Exiting the room, you please take the, I think that's the western exit, isn't it? Bridget will direct you anyway. All right, let's carry on with this wonderful show. Mickey Limmer, you didn't get much of a rest, young man. You doesn't need much of a rest. You've been honoured with the instructions to sell Unit 1 at 327 Gloucester Street, right in the heart of the city. Can I acknowledge and thank your good owners? A very significant day for one of your owners, their first home ever. Served them particularly well as their own residence. Been a great rental over the years. It's presented impeccably, refreshed, contemporised, probably looking better than it ever has during that tenure. In the meantime, contractually, we sell a cross-lease and freehold. All of your chattels, yes, they remain circulated. They form part of your purchase price. 10%, that's all you need to secure ownership. And unless you're working to an alternative date, and I think some are, then Guy Fawkes Day, boy, that's going to be a really big occasion for you. 5th of November, you move into your property. I went with Mickey and met with the owners. We sat and had a good yarn in the lounge of the home. Sun was just streaming in. It is so restful. It's beautiful decor. Super little garden. You can go out and sit on that deck. This is quite uncommon in this part of town. So close to town, bus stop across the road, school just down the road. You walk absolutely everywhere. Solid, beautifully presented, new carpet, new decor, good sized bedrooms in the property. The living is very social and will accommodate a very good crowd as well. This will suit many different buyers. If you're here as an owner-occupier or an investor, you certainly can't go wrong. You've enjoyed a good campaign. You've spent good time down there. The last word from you.
Yeah, I feel like I've been there almost every day for the last 3 weeks, but it's been enjoyable right throughout the campaign. To Jenna and Ben, thanks for your opportunity. Great working with you again. It's been a real pleasure. To the bidders in the room, Phil's covered off. Central location, we're positioned for growth. Hey, 5th of November, start off property ownership with a bang.
Lovely garden. Where's the opening bid? Where do we start? Won't sell it at 350. You know that. Let's move north of that figure. Big, strong bids. That's what I'd encourage. 350 is a vendor bid. Who goes next? What's the figure? Don't be shy. First call on a vendor bid at 3.5. Second call at 350. 430. That's a lovely opening move, sir. At $430,000, 80 on the rise, but I'll take a little less than that at 430. Is the 440 or 450? That's my recommendation at $430,000. First call. Second call. I take no vendor bids if there's no advance. I'm talking with the gentleman and offering the right outside of the room at 430. Third call. 5. Thanks, Mark, at 435. 36? 460, good move. Sorry, I got you wrong there at 460. Another 5 if you like. 465 on the nod. 470. 480, there's a good move. 490. 95. You go the 500. 500,000. First call, never stop in those numbers. 501. They deport those from Australia, don't they? 501. At 503, Mark's got that bid. Mickey, at 503, what should I do? At 503. Allowed to sell it now. Wow, there we go. In charge at 503. Sir, I'm going to sell. A concession's been granted today. Would you say 505? Won't need your car. Petrol 26% up on a year ago. Let's get to Gloucester. 505. Tyranny of traffic, tyranny of distance, unless you're in Gloucester Street. Spend all that money, ruin the planet on petrol. 505. Sir, would you go another 1,000? Because otherwise I sell Gloucester Street. That took some time to get the 505. Come on, Mark, work with your client. 505. No? Oh, lucky man here at $505,000. Once, twice, third and final call. You're allowed to change your mind. Gloucester Street is going. It's going. Gone and sold to you. Wahoo. Congratulations. Jenna, Ben, congratulations. Lovely work to you. Mickey, good start to your day. We see you later in the program. On behalf of Lorraine, she's excited.
Okay. Rightio, folks, let's get ready to sell this prestigious home in the prime position on top of Mount Pleasant. Wow, what a home. Very excited to be calling this auction. Always a pleasure to work with Karina Gray, Reuben Bishops and the team, Robin Fairmaid. Hope you're listening, Robin. Super proposition, that is for sure. Karina, I know how much you've enjoyed being on top of the hill here at 175 Major Hornbrook Road, Mount Pleasant. On top of this freehold parcel, a sprawling 1,813 square metres. Lot 1 deposited plan 476920, contained and described in Certificate of Title 756507 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Vacant possessions guaranteed for you the 27th of January 2022. No change to the chattel list that Karina and Reuben have circulated to you, and we are good to go. Such an exceptional home, such a fun home. I think you're going to make great memories here. Sprawls across the site, as I say, it's sleek, it's stylish, so spacious inside, so airy. What a combination of living spaces. They work well together. They're anchored by the impressive kitchen, large breakfast bar, great spot to congregate. And talking of congregation spots, what about the decking that wraps around the inner side of the home? Accommodation and both bathrooms are superb, all bound by your gorgeous swimming pool. And of course, those views, they're panoramic, they're dramatic. And Karina has told me today that we're throwing the views in for free. So let's get excited. 175 Major Hornbrook Road. It's a major opportunity for you. Calling now for your opening bids. Who's coming up to Mount Pleasant? Up the top. Top opportunity. Where are we starting the bidding? Have we got an opening bidder? This is your chance to dictate terms. Mount Pleasant. 900,000. How much, sir? 900. No, we're not up for comedy today, sorry, sir. Anything better? 1.2 million would be my starting point. 1.2. Good on you. Welcome in. Good luck. No problem having a go. Good on you. Hope we can get you up there to 175 Major Hornbrook Road. 1.2 million. Do we go straight to the 1.3? You tell me. You're going to compete? First call. Second call, expansive home, 3-car garaging. 1.1250. Work with you, $1.25 million at 1,250. Would you like to say 1,350? That might be the place to go. 1.3. Working with you on the western side. You can see 1,350. Nicely done. Dream home. Love the pool. 1,325. 1,325. Makes it easy for you. I'll offer you the same courtesy if you like. 1,325. If it was me, I'd go 1,4. 1,325. 1,350. Nicely done. Oodles of class, oodles of style. You'll be on holiday every day. 1,350. Beautiful home. You should peer across to the main divide, down to the Kaikoura's. Mount. Nicely done. Yep. Up goes the quarter at 1,375. 1,375. Don't let me miss you out back here. What are we saying? You're joining the fray. 1,375. 1,4 or better. That's the place to go. This is the place to be. Every sunset will be a beauty. 1,375. First call now. Second call. Third. You're going to put 5,000 on? All right. 1,380. Straight to 1,4? Yes. 1,4. Okay, 1,385. 1,385. Don't think fives are the tonic. 1,385. Come on, be strong. Serious home. 1,800 plus square metres. 1.4. Can be about strategy. It's important. 1.4 million. Would you like to say 1,425? I'd recommend that bid. Working with you at 1,4 at the stage. 1,400,000. Stay in the pool. Get on the lounger. Start whiling away your time. 425. 1,4 the quarter I've got. 1,425. Timing your run at 1,425. Don't dilly-dally. 1,450. Good on you. 1,450. New player. 1,450. Take assurance. Lots of people want to live here. I want to live here. 1,450. First call now. Second call. What's your move to be? 1,450. Don't dally. At 1,450. Could I say 1,475 for you? 1,450 at the moment. With these good people down here with Ruben. 1,450. First call now. Second call. 460. 460. You'll go straight to 1,5. I can see it. At 1,460. Astute bidding over here at 1,46. First call. Second call. Thrice the money. 1.5 set. 1,470. Making it easier for you. Life will be easy up here. 1,470. Daily vacation. 147. The owners will be vacated January next year. You're moving in, or are you? This good gentleman over here is. First call at the money. Second call. Come on, strategy. Be quick. Third call. 1,470. What's it to be? Quickly, otherwise I'm talking to these people in private at 1,470. Any advance? 475. Speed is the key for you, sir, I think here. There's a real opportunity. 1,480. 1,480. Good bid's a quick bid. 1,480. Come on, who says the 1,5? Psychology. 1,480. What's the team saying here? 1,480. 1.48. Any better? Calling it once. And second. Why wouldn't you? 1,485. 1,485. Dream home. Say the 1.5. Be the move to do. 1,485. I don't think you'll find another one like it. Who goes to the 1.5? Could be the move of the day. You're leading, ma'am. at 1,485. Counting it down, 3, 2, 1. $1,485. What's happening in front, Thomas? At 1,485. 9. 1,490. 1,490. Come on, value's there. Imagine the replacement cost. 1,490. 1,815 square metres. 3-car garage, sprawling living. Good move, man. Salute your bid at 1.5. $1.5 million. Should have done it minutes ago. 1.5. Ruben will be saying never let them stop on a round number like that. That could be their limit. Come on, test them out. At 1.5. First call. Second call. Third call. Any advance? Shake of the head. Sure about that? $1.5 million? What can you get for that figure? We'll give you a dream home. At 1.5. It's going your way at this stage, ma'am. I'm seeking competition, but you must be quick. 3, 2, and 1. Adamant. Madam, not too far to go. I've got to have a chat with you in private. Would you mind just popping into the office here? I'm talking to you first. I've got to leave the auction open and live. We're at 1.5. I need to grab some instructions. So Thomas will explain what's happening here for you.
All right, to proceed, Bridget. Bridget likes to be very punctual, and it's 10:30 on the dot, and our board says at 10:30, Paul and Deb Nichols are offering Unit 2 at 27 Brockworth Place. So let's move on and do that right now. If you've just joined us, a very, very good morning for the 10:30 slot. Auctions proceeding very, very well. Can I welcome Paul and Deb's owner? Nice to meet with you yesterday, and certainly lovely to get a full appreciation of what you've achieved in Brockworth Place. Now, the property that we sell in Brockworth Place is described contractually as a stratum in freehold. There's a lovely move for you. You know the rules of auction, 10% today if you are successful, and the contract says that you can be in there on the 12th of November, but of course that's show day, so that means you'll settle on the Thursday. Unless, of course, you're working to an alternative date. My owner's very flexible in that regard. Chattels form part of your consideration. The TV in the master bedroom, that will be left behind as a little bonus for you as well. Paul said to me last night when we went and met with the owner, he said, Phil, your reaction was the same as everybody's. You walked in and went, wow, much more in the proposition than I anticipated from street side. This is a very spacious, sizable offering. Owner has created the unit titles very cleverly, so it's involved a lot of extra work, and that work has been done purely for your benefit. But 3 really good-sized bedroom, dappled sunlight first thing in the morning, being on the eastern side of the building. Lovely big master suite. That's the reward for the bread earner. And of course, you've got a new ensuite bathroom in there as well. We sat in the living area at about 5 o'clock last night, sun streaming in, very, very naturally warm. But it's the little extra things, the feature wall, the splashboards in the kitchen, magnificent garage. You'll put your toys at the back of that garage. And that's just the property. Look where you are, so close to Hagley Park. You'll probably walk to the city, you'll probably walk to Riccarton. But it's an excellent complex. It's a large unit. It'll suit a myriad of buyers. Paul, last word before we give buyers in the room an opportunity this morning.
Thank you. I'd just like to thank Brian for the opportunity to represent him and just reiterate what Phil said. It is such a great position, so handy to town. Love the morning sun in those bedrooms. Really good proposition for everybody. Thank you, Phil.
Contemporary in all regards. Where do we see value buyers? Start the bidding where? Well, wouldn't sell at $500,000 when we just sold Gloucester Street for that money, and there's a lot more on offer here. 5's a vendor bid. Where can I entice you as the 5? 10 is the better in the room. First call on behalf of my owners, 5, 10 or 20. Second call. Bidding for my owner, we hold it at this level, which is the right decision to make. Third call at 5. Well, Paul, I move it to 520. No confusion as to value. You and I would buy it together at 520. That's a vendor bid at 520, looking for 40 or better. Once called. Second call. Surprise me, buyers on notice. Third call, 540. Well, 540 is my last vendor bid, folks. I know that Paul's got people to talk to outside of the auction room. That's where we go if we don't sell in the auction room now. At 540, bid once. Second time at 540,000. Third is the 10 to talk to the auctioneer outside of the room. Be the first to find what my owner's looking for. Paul, that's the opportunity I'm offering to buy in the room at 540. Well, if there's no hands in the air, let's treat with absolute respect, not make a sham out of your auction. We wouldn't sell it, Paul. Let's say I put it back in your hands at 575, 5 3/4. Let's talk to Paul in excess of that figure. Passed on a vendor bid at 575. Now's your time if you're in a conditional situation. Talk with Paul, talk with them. Good luck to my owner and thanks for the opportunity. Passed at 575.
That's right. 175 Major Hornbrook Road. Been working with good bidders. Are they taking their seats again? They're still in there? Oh, okay, on, there you go. Look, you've increased that bid to 1515. My owners have said they're extremely satisfied with that. They've exercised the clause at 2.6. The property's going. It's yours and gone and sold. Bang. Well done. Thanks very much. Moving into a great place. Enjoy it. Have fun every day. Karina Gray, Ruben, thanks, another great campaign. And Philly, I will let you continue.
I'm going to sell it. Aren't we, Mickey?
We are.
Mickey Lima, the trifecta. Can I say a very good morning to your owner? Lovely to meet with Lorraine and work with her as we offer on her behalf 38 Cresswell Avenue in Burwood. It is described and sits on a freehold parcel of they sit on a freehold parcel of 827 square metres. There's an extensive list of chattels covering the two residences. 10% today your obligation. Here's good settlement terms, Christmas present or Christmas presents. You move in on the 17th of December 2021, unless through Mickey you have arranged a different date. Fabulous setting opposite the park. It's really, really close by. You're close to the Palm Shopping Centre. It's 2 for the price of 1. And of course, with this, there are so many options. They can be 2 investment properties. You can live in one, you can rent the other. This is a brilliant, brilliant opportunity for extended family situations as well. The home at the front, what a classic it is. Clearly so beautifully built. The joinery, the timbers, the materials, absolutely first class. The Merritt home and behind, it's warm, it's sunny, it's contemporary. It's got a lovely indoor-outdoor flow. You can shut off your lounge, have 2 separate living areas, and there's excellent garaging as well. Just so many opportunities, so many options that you can exercise if you are the lucky new owner. Mickey, you've had a good campaign. What are your thoughts?
Oh, I'd just like to say thank you to Lorraine. It's been a real pleasure working with you. The 2 properties here, as Phil's put out there, it's double the delight, 2 for the price of 1. I think the underlying land here of over 800 square metres is a real key feature too, so all the best. All
the best indeed. Opening bidder offer, where do you see value buyers? That was exciting. I thought something a little stronger to start me. Won't sell at $750. So there's my line in the sand. Vendor bid to start at $750,000. First call, any advance. Second call, at $750,000. It's not a silent auction, don't be shy. Third, at $750,000. Interesting. $750,000. At $750,000. I thought you'd be up on your chairs and throwing your hands in the air. 750. Mickey, if they don't bid, if they don't buy, we take it to the open marketplace, face all sorts of competition there. At 750. No bid? Surprised me. 775 or better. What would you have me do? Take another vendor bid, 775. But I won't take any more. I'm going to treat with respect. If there's no bidding in the room, Mickey will take the property to the wider market. You lose the opportunity available in the auction room today. 775 bid on behalf of my owner. No hesitation. First call, second call, third and final call. Bev, I'm going to pass the property. Your clients will lose the opportunity. If they'd like to bid 800, we'll sit and talk with them. Otherwise, I'm passing. We treat with all people equally. In or out, yes or no? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Bid me the 8. We can talk outside of the room. Make your decision there. I won't take the bid at 700, Mickey. Won't take the bid. I'm going to pass the property in. Mickey will talk to all parties after the auction, so passing it in on that bid of 775. All right, if you've got interest, now's the time to talk, but passed in on a bid at 775,000. And I think, is that around? Exiting that side. And we're all done. Thank you. And thank you for your participation and your attendance, and have a lovely, lovely long weekend.